Hello everyone, I'm going to demonstrate how to put on and take off a fabric mask and how to do so carefully so we limit any exposure in wearing that mask. So there's lots of different fabric masks that are around right now. I'm going to be demonstrating how to put on and take off with two different types of fabric masks. It's pretty much the same process, but I thought I would show you that. One with a pleated mask and one is just a solid fabric mask. So one thing that's a handy tip in using fabric masks is to keep them into keep your masks with two separate bags. So one bag is your clean bag, and I've actually marked it. I don't know if you can see it, but I've written clean on it. So all my masks that are clean, fabric masks, I put in this bag. All my masks that are, then I also have a dirty bag. So this bag is anything that I've used and I'm going to wash it when I get home. I put them in this Ziploc bag. And then obviously you can switch out the dirty bag like every so often and, have a new one so that, they're not really dirty. But basically this allows you to make sure that you're keeping them separate, and that also the masks, if they are dirty, they're not kind of in your handbag or in a bag just lying around. When you want to wash the masks, you want to make sure that you're washing them in hot water with soap, either in doing a hand wash in your sink or putting them in the delicate or hand wash cycle in your washing machine. That's the best. So I'm going to start with a pleated mask. So before we put on the mask, what we want to do is we want to wash our hands. Okay, so we want to wash our hands for 20 seconds, soap and water, and we want to dry our hands, okay, because we want to keep our hands clean before we put on anything. We want to do our best when we have the mask not to touch the front of the mask. Even though our hands are clean, we want to try to limit that, okay? What we want to do, here's my pleated mask. Yeah, you can see I've got a cool design on there. Mine has ear loops. So what we want to do is we want to put it over our chin as much as we can, and then over our nose and over the ear loops. And then what we want to do is we want to fix it by using the sides of the mask. We want to try to limit the amount that we're actually touching the front of the mask with our hands, okay? So you can see here that my mask is covering my chin, my mouth, my nose, right? But it's not touching my eyes, so it's not going to really bother me while I'm wearing it throughout the day for the most part. Anytime I want to adjust it, I'm going to just go like this. When we wear the mask, we want to keep it on our face, okay? We don't want to wear our mask like this. We don't want to wear our mask like that. We want to keep it as much as we can over our nose and over our mouth, okay? When we're ready to remove it, we don't want to touch the front of the mask. We want to peel it off from the back of our ears with the ear loops. And then what we want to do is take it by the ear loops and put it in our dirty bag. Okay, then we're going to wash our hands. 20 seconds with soap and water, and then we're going to dry them. Okay, now I'm going to show you another mask. This is basically the same process, but I'll just show you again. So this mask, you can see, I'm just going to hold it up. There's a little bit of difference because it doesn't have the pleats. It's just basically solid. So this one I'm going to put over my face like that. Ear loops. This one I'm going to adjust, again, as much as I can with the sides, not right on top of my face. And then what we're going to do is we're going to remove it, we're going to take it from the ear loops, take it off, and then we're going to put it in our dirty bag. And then we're going to wash our hands. 20 seconds, soap and water. Dry our hands. Obviously, hand washing is very important when you're handling the mask. So you always want to wash your hands before you put on your mask and after you take off your mask. And again, that whole point of that is because we want to make sure anything that we're putting on ourselves is we're doing it with clean hands, and then after we've removed and put away our dirty mask, we want to make sure that we wash and clean our hands to make sure they're clean for whatever we're going to be doing next. Okay, I hope you found that useful. Thank you.